The combat in Streets of Rage is very similar to the combat in Battletoads. Like most beat-em-up games, a player will punch or kick an enemy by pressing a single button. In this case, the A button for attack. And in some games, the player also has a grab attack. However, where in Battletoads you can grab an enemy using the same button for attacking, you simply push the right or left cross buttons on the controller to grab an enemy depending on which direction they're in. Like so. Now I can throw the enemy anywhere I want. The player also has a jump attack. Deal with this enemy and I'll show you the jump attack. When you perform the jump attack, the player will jump in the air and kick. This really helps with enemies doing a lot of damage, as long as you can hit them. I'm gonna try to get an enemy in here. There we go. Took a second, but I got it. This is slightly different in Battletoads, as you can still attack in midair, you just punch instead of kicking. However, in both series, future releases for each series, they added more diversity to attacks such as sprint combos, which means you can run and attack, mostly performing either body slams or special combos. Throughout both titles, the player will also be able to pick up melee weapons, such as this little beer bottle here. Let me remove these guys. Picking up the weapons can actually help you throughout a lot of these titles, but for a small item like this bottle, it doesn't really help out because you only got a little bit of extended range on your attacks. Picking up something like this lead pipe, for example, will allow for even longer range of attack by at least a few pixels. I don't know why I dropped that. And I'm able to hit them from a distance, making it harder for them to get close to me. Lastly, boss fights in both games at the end of each level. Special music will play signifying that you've reached the boss, just like this. The music changes and a new enemy appears. This is exactly the same in Battletoads. These bosses usually present some new mechanic in the game or new enemy that could be fought later. As in Streets of Rage at least, every boss you fight is an eventual new enemy, adding a new mechanic of combat that you're going to have to avoid. And with that, that's Streets of Rage. In a nutshell, at least.